Yeah, fucking lens is drifting. Cool. Here you go now. Point it in. Is it full blast? See this little bottle. Paid $45 for this little bottle now.
Let's just get right into it, shall we? Approximately 3 business days after sending my sample into Ward Laboratories, I received an email, and in the email was an attachment with this PDF. This PDF includes all the parameters required for a successful calibration of your water for your brewing chemistry. So with these values, I was able to Google search something called Brewing Water Chemistry Calculator. And I'm just going to input some stuff in here that I already kind of figured myself. So my system, I use 12 gallons. And for this recipe, we're going to be brewing a London Dark. I use 60% diluted water. The reason for that is because my sodium content is a little bit high for this style. And I wanted to make sure that I could, cut back some of that and get really close to what my values were as far as being historically accurate. Sodium's 49. These values are in parts per million, but also milligrams per liter. These are 1-for-1. So chlorides, your HCOs, which is your baking soda. And I think we're going to speed up ahead through here for a little bit. Let's see where it gets important. So as I input the values, I have target minerals at 0 right now. So I have to go and update my target using the drop-down menu. It's going to have a pop-up box that says, are you sure you want to update your target minerals? And now obviously you put yes. And then it inputs that. And then at the very bottom with the difference, you get your current values, what you need to get to your desired profile. So with that in mind, you have to go and manipulate the numbers for the brewing salt additions. The brewing salt additions are going to be contingent upon the ion level. Now, your little blue upside down triangle and your green star, that indicates highs, lows, and acceptables. And as you input your brewing salts, that has an impact on what you come up with as a final value. So right here, I already had these numbers kind of figured out. So for 10 grams of chalk, 6 grams of baking soda, I think 4 and 4. Yeah. So then that starts to change the parameters in the bottom. And also there's like an indication that says sulfite chloride ratio. That's going to give you an idea if it's going to be malty or if it's going to be bitter. For this beer, I wanted to kind of have a balance in between. And in the legend, it tells you what values indicates what. And I give an example. If you change it to back to 0, then you put your value back on the under. However, some of these parameters have an impact on more than one ion. So obviously, like sodium chloride, sodium carbonate, sodium carbonate, those have different ions. You have more sodium than you have sulfate or chloride or calcium or vice versa, or whatever have you. So needless to say, you have to play with these numbers to get what you want. And for the difference for line number 8, it helps to kind of dial it in. You see like a red indication that says that you're a little bit over, you want to bring it down. So then you start to mess with the water again. You bring the profile for line number 2, percent dilution. You could also bump that up to 70%, as I do here. And 70%, that's going to increase the amount of diluted water that you use through your ratio of tap water. So then you use less tap water, use more bottled water. Again, play with the numbers. If your constituents are a little bit high on any one of these parameters, you can just dilute it back. I mean, obviously you can get a reverse osmosis system and add everything back in, but I don't really want to spend that kind of money. I'd rather just work with what I have and work with like as low budget as possible. The key to brewing beer, at least in my case, is to have each serving of beer cost less than $1. And I'm right around 75-80 cents per drink. But yeah, this is a fun thing. I wanted to check out what I had as far as water to work with, and to see if there's a way I can improve my product when I brew beer at home. It's not something that every home brewer does. Obviously, the water sample costs a lot of money. It's $45, and you wait like 3 days for it to get back in your inbox with your results. But it's a good thing to do it at least once. You have a baseline. You can go through your city, the city of whatever where you live at. Like in my case, Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, and they have a report there for drinking water. But unfortunately, the report is not up to date. The values are pretty close, but you have more accurate ones if you have this because it's more updated. The website for LADWP has the report listed at 2018. So it's 2 years ago that they uploaded that. And things can change, parameters can change all the time. Again, this is good to kind of really dial it in and get the beer quality you're looking for, and continue to learn, continue to experiment, and continue to try something new. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys keeping up with my videos. Don't forget to subscribe and click like. If you leave a comment, I'll read it and I'll click like on it. Probably respond if it's good. But once again, appreciate you guys. If you have any ideas of what kind of beer style you want me to make, throw that in there. I love some experiments and I love some challenges. So thank you guys for your subscriptions and for watching my video. Take care. Bye bye.